Heyo! What's up, everybody? What's going on? How's everyone doing here today? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you guys had a good Friday. Finished the week strong, ready to enjoy the weekend. But first, if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, then you have come to not only the right place, but the place. Take a moment right now, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to share this stream on your own social media. Guys, welcome to True Trading Group live stream. TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday. We go live right here for free on this YouTube channel, where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets of education and lessons that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. My name is Michael Edward. I'm a former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group, and along with my team of 6 other pro trader moderators, we cover all different styles of trading, guys. We do day trading, swing trading, options, advanced option strategies, shorting, long-term investing, and now even crypto. All right, there's literally something for everybody in True Trading Group, regardless of your skill level, guys, or how much money you're starting with, or what your trading style is. There's something for everybody in TTG. I began my career working for a fund in New York City right out of college, my very first job in 2007. But it was actually then later that year, well, 1 year later, 2008, was when you had the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, all hell broke loose on Wall Street. But I actually thrived in that volatile environment, going on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards in 2008. But before any of that, before they even let me touch $1 of their money, before I was ever able to make one live trade, I first went through an intensive training program. That set me on the path to become the trader that I am here now today. I've since taken that curriculum, that training, that education, I've simplified it, and I've paired it with the top premium trading tools and made it all available to my TTG family members. Before I get into this live stream, and I've got some, this is going to be one of the most important live streams that we talked about in a while. Okay, so for those of you that are just joining us here, seriously, welcome. But I want to know if this is your first live stream, or if you're not a member of TTG, go ahead right now and type the letter I in chat. Okay, if you're not a member, or this is your first live stream with TTG, type the letter I in chat. I'm telling you, man, you guys are in for. We have some really important stuff to discuss here today. All right, we got D. Barnes, we got Ryan Laselli, Greg Sternberg, Ed Thompson, we got Lisa Lindsay, Ease Up. All right. Het Pandya, Hakeem. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, guys, listen up. You guys, for those of you that are all typing the letter I, you got Purdy, you got Robert Schmid, beginner traders. For those of you that are all typing the letter I in chat, you know, you guys might not realize what you have just stumbled upon on finding this live stream, but stick around for a little while. You guys are going to find out pretty quickly. Today's live stream is going to go down as follows. I'm starting things off with like a 20-minute Q&A. All right, we're going to give some time for people to log on. All right. And then after that, I'm going to go over the daily recap. What happened today? Today was a crazy day in the markets. What happened? Let's talk about it. And then we're going to talk about going 3 for 3 today. Going 3 for 3 today on a Friday. Okay. And then we are talking about small caps. Small caps are back. What is next? What does that mean going forward? How are you going to make money from them next week? We're going to talk all about that here, guys, on this live stream. So you guys want, like I told you, we have a lot of important stuff to be talking about here today. And then I'm going to give away the information for the TTG stimulus plan, the TTG stimmy, which is going to happen immediately following this live stream. For those of you that are new, you're probably saying, what the hell is a stimmy? We give away free money to our members every day in our giveaway room. So we're going to be giving away $100 to 5 different TTG members. If anyone that joins actually on the live stream, if you're not a member and you actually become a member during this live, you will actually be able to participate in that TTG stimmy immediately following this live stream and give yourself a chance to win a couple $100. All All right. So let's get things started, guys. We have a lot to talk about here today. Without any further ado, I want to go ahead right now and begin that Q&A session. Guys, type your questions in chat. Okay. Start typing them right now in chat. Let's start that Q&A. I see one question that I'm actually going to grab. I just got from Beginner Traders Al Yami, says, are you making money? Okay. Beginner Traders Al Yami says, are you making money? Beginner Traders Al Yami, watch this. My TTG family members, if you are a member of True Trading Group and you are killing it, if you guys are making money in True Trading Group, I want you to sound off right now in chat. Guys, sound off right now if you guys are killing it with True Trading Group. Let us know. Sound off if you guys are making money with the TTG fam. And maybe, if you want, share, some information on maybe just how much or how well you guys are doing. Give us a little bit of detail in that. Beginner Traders Ayami, what I would advise you to do is to read all of these comments that are coming through chat right there, brother. These are all TTG members that are commenting for you to help answer your question. Are we making money? There you have it. All right. So there you guys have it. You guys can see all those comments that are coming through chat here today. Nice. November Ball made $2,300 today. Monique Shelton made $1,100 today. $2,000 in 2 days. 20% on MVIS today. Bo had 350% runners, a few 50%ers on some options. Yo, Cabo Mike, beast today. 168% on some SPY call options. Marcia Gomez subscribed this week, won a laptop, and then profited $1,500 today alone. Every month, the last 6 months, Siraj, 20K, making steady money. I'm not rich, but I'm making steady money, says Raising Cane. Jen Chavez made $1,200 today alone. Kimberly Swisher says, killing it. Absolutely. Cancel Jockey was all green today. No losing trades. 3 for 4 for Suzanne Talcott today. Enrique Montiel Flores started with $500 in December, is now up to $29,000. That is incredible. That is incredible. Congratulations. Those are big time numbers, man. That's awesome. Beautiful. All right. Nice job today, guys. Oh, my boy Badri Narayan, $7,000 today. Really nice job. Really nice job. David Poirier, best trade ever today. Best trade ever. Great job. 1,100 today, says Hot Dog. You guys, you get the point. All right. So listen, all my teaching members that had good days today, congratulations, guys. Great job. Great trading today. Some really, really good trading today in chat. MVIS, OCGN, BTX, TKAT. Really, really, really nice job trading today, everybody. Really nice job. So I forgot the username that asked that question, but I do hope that that helped answer your question of if you guys think that if we are making money. All right. Next question, guys. All right, let's see here. What do you recommend for someone working from 6 a.m. to 16:30 with no access to cell phone other than 2 13-minute breaks and a 30-minute lunch? No access to a cell phone, meaning like you have no access to internet, I guess. Okay. What would I recommend for someone that has no access to internet except for a 30-minute break? Whew. That's tough, actually. What I would suggest to you is for you to adopt a trading style that's going to be a longer term swing trading type of style. Okay. Now, lucky for you, in True Trading Group, it's not just me. All right, there's 6 other pro traders that are moderating inside of chat, that are calling out trade alerts, that are going over analysis and providing opportunities and ideas to all of our members. So what I would say to you is that you'd want to adopt a longer term swing trading type of style, which is where you're buying a stock today and you're selling it within a few days or a few weeks. And you're going to want to, when you do have time to see the trade alerts that have come through during the day, to then place a trade, set a stop loss, and then go back on your way, or set something that's called an OCO order. I would recommend OCO orders. OCO means one cancels the other. So you would basically buy the stock and you would set an OCO, which you'd have a stop loss and a take profit. And if one of those orders gets triggered, the other order will cancel. So you're going to want to use OCO orders. That's something that you can definitely take a look at. You can also look into trailing stop losses as well. Okay, so trailing stop losses and OCO orders is something that you're going to want to be focused on. And then in the morning, we load up watch lists. We load up swing trading watch lists. We load up like long-term investment ideas. Like there's a lot of different things that we put up there aside from our day trading watch list. I would tell you to stay away from the day trading watch list if you only have access to internet for a total of 56 minutes throughout the entire day. I would not advise you to ever try to day trade. Okay. But that's why, into your trading group, there's something for everybody. Even if you only have access to internet for 56 minutes during the day, there's moderators and there's trading styles that we implement that would still benefit someone like yourself and you'd be able to follow along with. Okay. So thank you for asking the question though. Next question. Type your questions right in chat, guys. Don't be shy. Don't feel like your questions are silly or anything like that. Don't be shy. Type them right in chat. I got hit with a wash sale today on CLV, but after the drop yesterday, I bought more to average down and sold 25% today at the cost basis to reduce risk. Is that normal? Averaging down is not something that I teach my members or that I really advise them to do unless you're an experienced trader, because a lot of times inexperienced traders can get really hurt averaging down because it requires a different level of risk management, and inexperienced traders have a difficult time differentiating between buying a losing trade and like averaging down on what is clearly a loss and you should be exiting that trade, and averaging down because the pattern is still intact and you like what you're seeing. Okay. So all right, guys. Should I start taking bigger positions on trades? I was red for a while, but now I'm becoming green consistently again. If so, how should I come over this fear? Okay. I would not increase your position size. Like when you say you're consistently green again, green for like a week, that's not enough. That's not enough for you to increase your position size. You want to increase your position size after you've been green for, or you're consistent for maybe like 2 months. Be consistent for like 2 months, and then when you decide you're ready to increase your position size, do so in 25% increments. So you're not increasing your position size, you're increasing your risk. All right. So everyone that the correct way, just so you guys all understand this is a very important risk management lesson that a lot of people do wrong. Actually, 99% of new traders or inexperienced traders or like non-professional traders do this wrong. You want to make sure that you're actually risking the same amount on each trade, and you adjust your position size so that that's the case. So you've got to figure out what's your risk tolerance. Like you have to figure out what is the dollar amount that you're comfortable risking per trade. Okay. Now that numbers, you have to figure that out. I can't tell you what number you're comfortable risking per trade. It could be $100, 200, 500, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. Okay. What are you willing to risk per trade? Once you figure out that number, you then have to adjust your position size in every trade you get into so that if you do get stopped out, you lose that dollar amount. Okay. So when it comes time to increase your position size, you're really increasing your risk. So let's say you're someone that normally risks, I don't know, $1,000 per trade, just to make the math simple. If you're someone, that risks $1,000 per trade, and then you're doing great, you're consistently profitable for two months, and you're like, I'm ready to increase my risk. I'm ready to increase my size. Do it in 25% increments. So you're going to go from, instead of risking $1,000 on a trade, now you start risking $1,250. Okay. Be consistently profitable there for like 2 weeks, then increase by another 25% increment. Be consistent there for 2 weeks, increase another 25% increment. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where the reason why you want to do this slowly in the 25% increments, 2 reasons. First, you want to make sure that emotionally and mentally you feel perfectly okay with the new risk and the bigger size. All right. You want to make sure that emotionally you're not like, now you're in this bigger position and your heart's pounding, you're sweating, your leg is shaking, you're a mess. Because if that's the case, you're going to be a lot more likely to make an emotional decision. When you trade with emotions, you make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you lose money. Okay. So you want to make sure that your emotions can handle that new size. And if your goal from risking 1,000, all of a sudden you're risking 2,000, that's a huge jump. That's a huge difference. And you might be uncomfortable. So that's reason number 1 why you do that. Reason number 2 is because from an analytical or a statistical, from like a data standpoint, when you're increasing your risk, you need to make sure there's enough time for your P&L to catch up to your risk. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're normally risking $1,000 a trade, right? If you're risking $1,000 a trade, then on your winning trades, maybe you're making 1,500, 1,300, in that area. Okay. And if that's the case, if those are your average wins, you want to make sure that when you go up to this bigger position size now, that you don't wipe out 2 weeks of profit with just 2 red days. If you double your risk, you can wipe out 2 weeks of profit in 2 days, 3 days. And what that'll do is that's going to destroy your confidence and your psyche. So if you're ready to increase your size, that's because you're confident right now. Obviously, you're not going to increase your size if you were trading like shit, if you were not confident. Okay. So the last thing you want to do is increase your size and then have a couple bad days, wipe out 2 weeks of profit. And now all you've done is complete erase all of the confidence that got you to the point where you want to increase your size in the first place. And you're right back at square one. You don't want to do that. That's why you want to do it. You want to increase that size slowly. Okay. Next question. I have a 9-to-5 job, but while working from home, I can access the TGD chat room intermittently, not the entire day. Is day trading still good for me? Yes, day trading is still good. Yes, you can still day trade. Absolutely, you can still day trade. If you can, just depending on your schedule, like when you're in chat or when you're not in chat, because you have to understand, I'm a traditional day trader, so I'm not a scalper. Like I'm not in and out of trades within seconds. A normal trade for me lasts, 30, 40 minutes, an hour. Some of my trades will be a few minutes. But for the most part, most of my trades are several minutes to several hours long during the day. So if you're day trading, you just gotta want to make sure that you're not trying to trade like a really high volatile, fast moving stock. If you know that, in 5 minutes, you've got to head out or you're going to be busy with something with work. So you just keep in mind that you trade when you can, not when you want. All right. Trade when you can, not when you want. And just, make sure that when you do have the time, you can come into chat, go ahead, day trade. If you have to step away, set a stop loss, set a trailing stop, and go about your day. All right. So for those up here, I'll actually listen. There's probably a lot of people that have a similar, are thinking about that same thing, and it's very, 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 very possible for you guys to do well while still working a full-time job. The overwhelming majority of my teaching members have full-time jobs. Okay, and they have different jobs from all different walks of life. Watch, guys, my teaching members, real quick, if you guys don't mind. If you are making money with True Trading Group and you're working a full-time job, sound off in chat and comment what's your profession. Okay. If you are making money with True Trading Group while working a full-time job, sound off in chat and comment, if you don't mind, sharing what's your profession or what you do for a living. I think that would be helpful. Like for all of our guests that are on here that are not members, I think it'd be helpful if they can see, people that are making money with True Trading Group while working a specific type of job that maybe is something similar to what they're doing. At least now they know that it's something that can work for them. All right, you've got a delivery driver, an IT consultant, real estate, a janitor, a warehouse man, software engineer, a gas trader, a builder, an event producer, an online media content producer, a freelancer, a scientist, a bar owner, a retail manager, a U.S. swimming coach. Wow, that's actually really cool. A medical assistant, a truck driver, registered nurse, a physician, a fleet director, a diamond setter, cost accounting, a college professor, a driver, a loan officer, ultrasound technician, a factory worker, sales manager, police officer. I own 2 businesses, executive CFO banker, a truck driver again, electrical supervisor, okay, construction, school bus driver, economist, lawyer, military. Yatradio Kumar, thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for your service. All right. So there you guys have it. Again, it's important, I think, for you to see directly from other THD members that you guys can see that they are, they work full-time jobs. You can see I just grabbed a couple that caught my eye as they were typing through. But go back and make sure you guys read through some of those comments. When you start trading, how much money would you suggest we start with? You start with whatever you can. Okay, you start with whatever you can. It's a very common misconception that you need to have 25 grand or something like that to start with to begin trading. You don't. You start with whatever you're okay. You have to come up with a number that if you lost all of it, you'd still be perfectly okay. Okay, that's the number that you're going to start with. I can't tell you what that number is. You have to figure out, is that number 500, 5,000, 50,000? I can't tell you what that number is. It's a number that you have to feel comfortable knowing that, hey, if I lost all of this, I would be perfectly okay. And you're willing to give this a shot and risking that money. So I can't tell you what that number is for you, but what I can tell you is that starting with a few $100 is perfectly fine. We have a lot of members in True Trading Group that started off with just a few $100. Okay. Again, my THD members, I'm making you guys work today. My THD fam, how many of you guys started with less than $1,000 in your account? Sound off in chat right now and comment how much you started with. Okay. If you started with less than $1,000, comment in chat right now and tell me, guys, what you started with. All right. John Paget, $500. Chris Ortiz, $300. Chris Potsis, $500. LJ, $500 in one account, $75 in the other. Tom Gallant, $500. Jeffrey Perales, $500. Robert Matheson, $900. Ghost with the Mostest, $500. Jeff Carroll, $500. November Ball, $900. Gaines, $500. And is now sitting at $2,000. Great job. Godzilla the Stock Killer, $90. Tom Richard, $200. Christopher McCowan, $500. Cat V, $900. Morella Wong, $100. Betty Perez, $500. David Poirier, $500. Todd M, $200. My boy Jason, $350. Bread Ideas, $500. JD, $300. Now, what do we got here? Oh, no, Wendy, I blew up my account 2 weeks ago down to $989. And this, oh, God, nice. Okay, I'm sorry. That's good news. When I saw I blew up account, I go, Wendy, no. And then, okay, boom, you're back up to 2,300. Great job, Wendy. Great job. Way to fight back. Great job. Brian Stinger started this week with $500. He's already at 1,800. Brian, great job, man. Great job. You already made your membership fee back in a week. Vin PM, $10,000 is now up to $75,000. Big money. Great job. Great job. Mark, 500 to 5,000 1 week after passing all the courses. What everyone listen up, what Mark just said right there, very important. Okay, 500 to 5,000 in 1 week after passing all of the courses. I cannot stress to you enough how important it is for you to get an actual education first. There's a reason our slogan is learn, trade, profit, not trade, profit, learn. It is learn first, trade second, profit last. That is the order in which those things will occur. If you try to flip the order of those, you're going to be in trouble. Okay, don't put yourself in a hole. Don't lose money in the beginning for no reason because you're just blindly buying stocks without having any idea why. Learn. That's why so many traders fail. Okay. Yes, AC. Yes, I'll cover that in just a second. So AC, as asking, is there a preview of what the membership includes? Later in this live stream, I'll actually do an entire walkthrough. I'll show you the platform. Okay. I'll show you the courses. I'll show you all the tools, all the resources. I'll show you everything you guys get access to later on this live. I'll do that. Okay. And I'll show you guys exactly everything that's included. But guys, please go through the education. Please go through the courses first. So many people, they join True Trading Group. I know it's exciting. Okay. I get it. I know it's exciting. Everyone's like, oh my God, I want to join it. Yes, I'm ready. I want to make some money. I'm going to follow Mike. I'm going to do this. And that's great. But please go through the courses first. All right. That's why so many traders fail, because they don't get an education first. All right. Please. All right. Let's see. Reggie, how do you deal with losses? I understand losing is part of trading, but even when I have green days, each loss is eating my mental capital. Took last week off of trading, but still feel trigger shy today. Listen, I know you said you understand losing is part of trading, but you really have to really drill that into your head that losing is part of it, because you can't be paralyzed every time you have a red day. I have red days all the time. Hell of a lot fewer than my green days, that's for damn sure. But I have red days. I don't go 6 months in a row without a red day. I have red days. Everybody has red days. The best traders in the world have red days. You have to stop looking at it. Stop looking at the money on such a micro level. When I say micro level, I mean like time frame. Like, don't be so obsessed with the money that you made or lost today. Focus on what you made or lost at the end of the month. Okay, because that's really what matters. Focus on what you made or lost at the end of the month rather than just what you did today. Try removing your P&L from view. Okay, because you've got to, like, people that really struggle with this psychological aspect of trading, you have to and I know this is easier said than done, but listen, if this was easy, everybody would do it. You have to be able to make trading not about money. And I know that might sound silly, but it's the truth. You've got to make trading about executing on a good trade plan or not, rather than make money or lose money. Because what I will also tell you is that just because you lose money on a trade does not mean it was a bad trade. And just because you make money on a trade does not mean it was a good trade. Okay? I can give you endless amounts of examples of that. But if that's the case, if we know, I'll go into it a little bit deeper, because this is actually a really important topic. I don't mind taking a minute or two to talk about it. I'll give some time for people to log on anyway. Let's say, for example, you buy a stock at $8 and you're like, I'm going to stop out at $7.25 because that's a support level. The stock gets to $7.25. You don't stop out. Now it's at $7. Now it's at $6.75. And you're like, oh man, I'm down so much money. You know what? I'm just going to hold on to it and see what happens. Stock goes down to $6.50. Now you're really getting hurt on this trade. And you're like, I'm just going to hold it and hope and see what happens. The next day, the company comes out with a press release. The stock gaps up to $9, and then you sell it, and you made money. You made a nice chunk of change, and you're like, yeah, man, I'm such a good trader. I made money. You get all excited. That was a horrible trade. Okay, that was a horrible trade. That was zero discipline, zero risk management, no sticking to your trade game plan whatsoever, horrible risk reward. It was a terrible trade by every measure of the term. But you made money. On the flip side, you could identify an A+ setup, which is the highest quality setup that you can possibly find. There is no setup that works 100% of the time. Okay, that doesn't exist. Stop looking for it if you are. It doesn't exist. It's, all you can do as a trader is identify high probability setups. An A setup, probably 70 to 75% chance of probability. A B setup, 60, 65% probability. And a C setup, probably a 50-50 coin flip. Okay, so if we know that, if we know that there's no such thing as a 100% success pattern, therefore, then we know that even the best quality setup, you can still lose money on, right? Even an A+ setup, you have a 25, 30% chance of maybe losing on that trade. But you're going to want to put yourself in those trades over and over and over and over and over again. So if we know that on some of these best quality setups, you can still lose money, then that's going to tell you that, how can I say this? I'm like losing my train of thought a little bit. I want to try to explain this in a way that you can break it down. You can understand it a little bit differently. If you know that the best quality setup you can still lose on, then we now understand that you're going to make losing trades even if it's a good trade. You're going to lose money even if it's a good trade. So by you identifying an A quality setup and saying, this is my game plan, I'm going to buy here, I'm going to stop out here, these are my profit targets, this is the setup, and maybe it's within that 25% time frame or time segment or of A quality setup, and you lose money. You lost money, but it's still a good trade because you identified an A quality setup. So that's a good trade where you're losing money versus a bad trade where you actually made money. So if you think about trading this way, you start to realize that it's not about being right or wrong. It's not about making money or losing money. It's about identifying high probability setups and putting yourself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. It's just like poker. Like if anybody out there plays poker and you guys might understand this analogy, maybe this might help. If you play poker and you get dealt pocket aces pre-flop, all right? For anyone that doesn't know how to play poker, I'm sorry, this analogy won't mean anything to you. But if you get dealt pocket aces pre-flop, that's the highest probability hand you can possibly have pre-flop. Okay? It doesn't get any better than that. Your odds of winning will never be higher than a pre-flop pocket aces. All right? But it's not 100% guarantee you're going to win. Because the person next to you could have pocket queens, which is nowhere near as good as pocket aces. Pocket aces beat pocket queens, right? But when the flop comes out, if the flop comes out queen 5-6, oh shit, well, guess what? Now the person with pocket queens has the better hand. If you lose that hand with pocket aces, the next time you get dealt pocket aces, are you going to fold or are you going to play that hand? Of course you're going to play that hand. Because it's the best possible hand you can be dealt pre-flop. That's trading. You want to wait for those pocket ace moments. You want to wait for those setups. Now, you need to have an education to identify those setups. That's what professional technical analysis will teach you. That's what my courses will teach you. That's what I will teach you, is how different technical indicators work in conjunction with one another to identify high probability patterns and setups. And you put yourself on the right side of those setups over and over and over again. Just because I get dealt pocket aces and I lose one hand is not going to make me stop playing pocket aces. Just because I go after, an amazing A+ setup and I lose is not going to make me stop trading that setup. I'll trade that setup every time I see it. All right. So when you start to think about trading this way, I know this was a long-winded answer, but I think it's a good question. I think it's something a lot of other traders struggle with. I think it's a question that a lot of other traders relate to. I think it's an important topic to discuss. So I hope that helps answer your question. All right, we'll take maybe 2 more questions, guys. Don't be shy, guys. Type them right in chat. What's your risk reward percentage be to consider a trade? You want at least 2 to 1. You want at least 2 to 1, minimum 2 to 1, preferably 2.5 to 3. Meaning, so let's say you're buying a stock at $10 and you're saying my stop loss is $9.50. And again, your stop loss is not some some made up number that you decide. It's based on the chart pattern. Okay, it's where's my support levels. Based on this setup, based on the chart setup, where do I need to have my stop loss so that if this level is broken, then the setup is no more. Okay, you don't just arbitrarily randomly pick, I'm going to set my stop at 5%. That doesn't mean anything. What does that mean? You're setting your stop loss at 5%. Okay, this is another thing that a lot of traders do wrong. Okay, a lot of traders do this wrong. They go, I buy $2,000 and I set my stop loss at 5% on every trade. You'll never be consistently profitable that way, ever, because your stop loss needs to go where it must go based on the chart, not where you want it to go. Okay, so as long as that, I'll risk 10% on a trade. If my upside is 25 or 30, it's all relative. Your risk, it's all relative. You just adjust your position. So like I can be risking 2%, 5%, 10% on a trade, but it can still be all the exact same dollar amount. You just adjust your position size. So if you're going to risk, let's say 50 cents to the downside, you have to at least be making $1 to the upside. So you want at least 2 to 1, preferably 2.5 to 3. All right, guys, I'll take one more question, and then we'll roll things through. Any good prerequisite courses or book before starting your membership? Honestly, our membership, to be completely honest with you, because our courses will start you off literally from day one. So all of our coursework and our education, our whole curriculum is broken up into like beginner and foundation and advanced. So now listen, if you've been trading for 10 years, you go right to the advanced courses. If you are just starting out or you're not yet profitable, I don't care if you've been trading for 3 years. If you're not profitable, you start at the beginner and foundation courses. Okay. Those foundation courses, AC, if you have never traded a stock a day in your life, you know literally nothing. They will start you off from day one. Okay. How many of my TG family members knew absolutely nothing when you guys joined? How many of you knew absolutely nothing when you joined? Sound off. Sound off. Comment in chat right now if you knew nothing when you first joined. We have literally all experience levels into Trading Group, guys. We have people that never traded a day in their life, and we've got people that have been doing this for 25 years. We literally have a stockbroker at Morgan Stanley for the last 23 years, I believe. We have a money manager in Australia who manages money for like 50 high net worth individuals. We've got brokers and licensed financial professionals in Canada that are all part of True Trading Group. And then we have people that never trade a stock a day in their life, and everybody in between. So you guys can see all the people that are commenting in chat. These are all people that knew absolutely nothing, guys. They knew absolutely nothing when they first joined True Trading Group. And now here they are growing their accounts, making money, becoming profitable traders. Okay. Trading is not something that's only for gift-minded people, or that you need some Ivy League education, or you've got to be part of Wall Street. You just need to be taught. You guys, you're smart people. You just need to be taught. Listen, I don't know how to bake a cake. Okay. But if somebody taught me how to bake a cake, I'd be able to bake a cake. Now, trading is a lot more difficult than baking a cake. I wish it was that simple, right? But it's just like anything else. It's like learning any other skill. You have to just have someone teach you. Okay, you want to become a good golfer? Great. What do you think has a higher chance of you becoming a good golfer? Just going on a golf course all by yourself and trying to figure it out on your own, or getting lessons from a professional? which one of those two directions do you think is going to have a higher rate of success? Of course, getting lessons from a professional. That's how you have to look at trading. That's how you have to look at True Trading Group. You're investing in your own education. That's how you guys have to look at it. You're actually because I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. You have to understand that. I don't have a gimmick or some little secret that I figured out. I was taught how to trade by professional traders at the fund in New York. It was my first job out of college. Okay, that's where I learned how to trade. Other people, other professionals taught me. I simplify that and I just teach it to my teaching members now. So you have to ask yourself, if you want to do this, if you want to learn how to trade the markets, would you rather go on YouTube and figure it out by yourself? Or would you rather get an actual professional education and get real lessons and real training to improve the chances and the speed of your profitability and your success? That's how you have to think about it. That's it. That's how you guys have to think about it. All right. Hold on one second. I want to go through. I think we're good here. Maybe one more. I have a biz degree and took finance classes. I never really started to get it until TTG. Nice. She Bowers. She Bowers or Shea Bowers? She Bowers. Nice. Yeah, I wish, man. You know, it really does anybody know why? Why they don't teach this stuff? I feel like, you know how much more awesome it would be if you, instead of being taught about obtuse triangles, wouldn't it be so much greater if you were taught about companies' earnings and how economic data influences the markets and useful stuff? You know, that's what got me hooked into the stock markets. When I was in college, I started out, my major was accounting. I was an accounting major when I first declared. And I hated it. It was just boring to me. I just didn't like it. And then I actually got in one of my general business courses, I took a portfolio management course, and that was my first real introduction to the markets and asset management, and then from there I was like, man, I really like this. And then I started to shift, and I started taking a lot. I took macroeconomics, microeconomics. I took a bunch of econ classes. I took econ stat, which is to this day the hardest. Well, I mean, obviously I'm not in college anymore, but econ stat was the hardest course that I've ever taken. Very challenging, econ stat. But all your Wall Street guys and your Goldman Sachs and your algorithm programmers, believe me, they're proficient as hell in stuff like econ stat. But that was what really got me into the markets, and I never looked back. I switched my degree over to finance literally a month later. All right. Cool. All right, guys. That just about does it there for our Q&A. I know it's Friday. I know you guys want to go enjoy the weekend. I have a lot to cover with you guys here today. We gave some time for people to log on. Great questions. All of you that were typing away, you guys asked me some really good ones. I think there were some really helpful ones and useful ones that a lot of people got some good value out of. Listen up, guys. Before I do get into the rest of this live, there are a couple of people that are asking about the membership. Guys, listen. For anyone that's asking about the membership, I want you to think about TTG as the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price for the year, you get access to everything that we offer. Okay. And yes, it's a year membership. We don't offer monthly memberships. It's only annual. Why? We give you 110% of our energy and our time to provide you with full access to myself and the other trading moderators throughout the day. Okay. We also provide you with premium tools for the length of your membership at no additional cost, like Benzinga's real-time news feed, TradingView's Pro Plus charting software with real-time data, real-time full book level 2 from Quote Media, ETNA's trading simulator. And yes, when you guys sign up, you get access to literally everything that I just mentioned. My TTG members, I'm making you guys work today. My TTG members, is 1 month enough time? Is 1 month enough time to go through all our courses, pass the quizzes, attend a private study group, go through the video library, trade on the simulator? Is 1 month enough time? Everybody, look, pay attention. Pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. 1 month is not enough time, guys. All right? That's why we have an annual membership only. All right? But listen, on top of all that stuff that I just said to you that is included with your membership, you know, if we gave a 1 month membership for just chat, you would fail. I promise you would fail. If I just said, all right, guys, yeah, just pay $100 a month and you can come into our chat room, you would fail. You would fail. You would lose more money than if you just bought a year membership. Okay? That's why in True Trading Group, it's a platform. You're not just paying for trade alerts. Okay? It's an entire platform that gives you the resources and the tools and the education that you need to be a trader. All right? So that's why we only have the year membership. But on top of all that stuff, you get 15 courses. These are a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the hedge fund. Beginner, advanced, options, swing trading, trader psychology. We've got all of it. You get access to all of it. Text and video format. You also have over 100 hours of recorded live workshops that with new ones being added every week. That's in addition to the courses. You get our daily chat room, at least 10 actionable trade alerts per week from a community of traders. That's got an over 80% win rate currently. One or more weekly live member workshops, a trade ideas scanner in the chat. And tonight also, I think we'll do this until Sunday, I believe. Anyone that signs up until Sunday at midnight Pacific time, so 3 a.m. Eastern, you guys can actually, if you're on this live stream or if you're watching this live stream, even if it's after the fact, as long as it's before midnight Pacific on Sunday, you can use the coupon code TTG121 to get a 43% discount. That brings the price of your membership from normally $2,212 all the way down to just $1,260. That's for the entire year membership. Okay. And along with our money back guarantee, you will also be getting a brand new laptop. All right. You're going to get either an Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, Lenovo, or Chromebook laptop totally free when you guys join with that coupon code. So you get a 43% discount, a money back guarantee, and a brand new laptop. I told you, it's a platform. We give you the resources and tools you need to trade. But a lot of times when people start trading, they're using like a 10-year-old laptop with viruses that's slow as hell and it's constantly crashing. No. I'm going to give you a brand new laptop so you can start fresh. Okay? So that's until Sunday. All right? You'll get a free laptop. When you enroll in the best educational institutions, you get the right tools, right? And that will be no different here. So it's just another way that we're going to be disrupting this entire industry, guys. So click the link either below or inside of the chat right now, and the coupon code TTG121 will automatically be applied at checkout for the total price of $1,260, which saves you 43%. And then, guys, to claim your free laptop, all right, after you sign up, just simply click the blue support icon on our website at the bottom right, and just enter all your information so we can mail you that laptop. Usually processes within just a few business days. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. All right, guys. Now let's get over to the daily recap. I want to talk about the recap from the day today. We had a wild day in the overall market, so let's get that started. For that, let me just pull up my little presentation here for you all, and let's share my screen. Let's get over to the recap here, guys. All right, here we go. Guys, listen up. This report is available to you all. It is downloadable in PDF form. in the description below. You guys can click on that link. You guys can actually download this report for your own keeping. All right. My gift to you. Stocks rallied today, guys. Rallied after the sell-off yesterday. All right. New record highs actually on some of our exchanges here. Fears of the capital gains tax hikes seems to have subsided. We talked about this yesterday. If you watched my live stream yesterday, what did I say? My live stream yesterday, I said this was a knee-jerk reaction. Okay. There is not a definitive, yes, this is going to happen, even if Biden proposes this tax hike. It's not guaranteed it's going to happen. That we're still pretty far away from something like that happening. And I said yesterday that the people that sold, I thought they were going to regret it. And they regretted it immediately. Immediately today, they regretted it. Okay, we had strong economic data that helped set the bar for the bullish tone here today. You had retail sales jumped to a record high in March as hiring accelerated. You saw that in initial jobless claims. Those numbers were lower and hiring accelerated. That makes sense, right? Then you had IHS Market Flash U.S. manufacturing PMI increased to 60.6. That is a huge number in the first half of this month. That's the highest reading since that series began in May of 2007, okay? Followed by 59.1 in March. Single-family home sales surged 20.7%. That makes total sense. Interest rates, all-time lows. Everybody is cashed up in the U.S. Makes sense. Single-family home sales surged. All right? Totally makes sense. COVID-19 cases were in focus, but they didn't really pose any issues on the markets in the U.S. The U.S. is doing great with COVID. Other places are doing horrible. Cases in India continue to rise, but the 7-day average remained relatively unchanged from Friday, but that was their biggest one-day spike ever. So remaining at that number is not really saying anything positive. It's just that, hey, well, it didn't go higher. Well, it's still really, 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 really freaking high. All right. The U.S. 7-day average, though, decreased. Like I said, we're doing far better in the U.S. as our numbers continue to go down as the vaccination rollout continues. All right, top stories of the day. Overreaction to Thursday, you bet your ass it was. We talked about this yesterday, okay? If you guys caught my live stream yesterday, that was an overreaction. It was a knee-jerk reaction. It was a shock to the markets. Everybody knows Biden was going to be increasing taxes across the board. Okay, you're looking at tax increases on income, and everyone knew he was going to be increasing corporate tax rate. Everyone knew he was going to be increasing the capital gains tax. But nobody ever thought 39.6%. Okay, everyone thought maybe 28%, even if it's 30%, where the Trump administration actually got down to 20% capital gains tax. All right, so we'd be going from 20% to 39.6, and when you add on the extra 3.8% surtax on investment income, which was put in place, I believe, during the Obama administration for the as part of the Affordable Care Act. So when you add that 3.8% tax on investment income or capital gains on top of the 39.6% top tax number for anyone earning over $1 million, that's more than double the current capital gains rate. Okay. That's what spooked the markets yesterday. And you had a lot of players and a lot of big market movers and market participants say, oh my God, if that's the case, I'm going to sell now so I can pay 20% and not 43%. And I think it was a knee-jerk reaction. I don't think that we're going to actually see a 43.4% capital gains tax rate in New York and California for top earners. That number could actually be north of 50%. I personally don't believe that that's going to pass through the Senate. So, maybe there's some type of negotiation that goes on. And listen, the capital gains tax will be increased. I just don't think it's going to be that high. I think maybe they negotiate and it turns out to be somewhere around maybe 28 or 30% for top earners, which I think the markets will absorb. All right. We talked about that yesterday. Markets optimistic about some big earnings coming up next week. They shrugged off the tax concerns for now. Like we said, big names set to report. First half of next week, you're going to be seeing Tesla on Monday. You got Tesla earnings on Monday, guys. Then you've got Checkpoint Software also. Tuesday is when things get crazy. Okay? Tuesday is when things get crazy. Microsoft, Google, Pinterest, Visa, Novartis, Amgen, Eli Lilly, Texas Instruments, United Parcel Service, Starbucks, GE, 3M, AMD, Sherman-Williams, Waste Management, JetBlue, FireEye, iRobot, Hasbro, Crocs. Things get crazy next week with earnings. All right? Things get crazy as you're going to start to see all the big tech names are going to start to report. Microsoft, Google, you got Apple, I think it is the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. I think Apple is the 28th. Don't mark my words on that. I'm pretty sure. I think it's 28th. But Amazon, they're all going to be coming up, guys, within the next week or two. All right? But is volume an issue again? Okay, you did have lower volume on this move back today compared to earlier in the week. Is that an issue? That's yet to be seen. The markets have been moving higher the last month on lower volume. Okay, you had the high volume sell-off yesterday on the back of the tax plan, and then we took that back today, but on lighter volume. So we'll have to keep an eye on the volume and see if that becomes an issue. Crypto, let's talk about this real quick, guys. How spot on were we? How spot on were we? You guys caught my live stream from a few days ago when Bitcoin was in the high 50s and low 60s. I told you guys about that break. Oh, wait a second. Let me actually... Hold on one second, guys. Because I know we've got a clip. I just want to see which clip we have. I don't know if I have the Bitcoin clip for you guys. But anyway, if you guys caught my live stream from a few days ago, I told you that I thought that Bitcoin was going to go down below 50,000. Oh, we got both. Okay, guys, I think Adam has both. Adam, if you've got the Bitcoin clip, if you want to play it real quick for everybody, we can show them. Guys, this is from several days ago. Okay, Adam's ready. So, guys, this is from several days ago. Adam will play it for you guys when I told you that I thought Bitcoin had a chance to get down to 48, 46, 47,000. That's right. I go, guys, I think Bitcoin's going to 46 to 48,000. Well, guess what happened? We broke below 48,000. We've since bounced back to 50, 51, but we went all the way down. We broke 48,000. Okay, guys, go ahead, Adam, real quick, if you want to play that clip for everybody. We'll actually pull up just the price here of Dogecoin, as you guys can see here on the screen. This to me is actually a pretty decent looking chart setup still. You have the potential of a very large cup and handle start to form on Dogecoin. And I do think it's possible that you could see Dogecoin continue higher in the next several days to couple of weeks. You have major support, guys. You have major support here around 25. Okay, you've got major support here around 25. You guys can see this support level here at 25. Okay. What I would look to see happen here is see if this forms a cupping pattern. Okay. See if this Doge forms a cupping pattern. Okay. Where this nice, we got a little bounce here. We're going back up to 32, 33. If we get over 35, it should go to 40. Then look for the stock to pause once it gets back into the 40s. Okay, so how cup and handle patterns work, and this is the pattern I'm going to be paying attention to see if we do, in fact, get a cup and handle pattern on Doge. But watch for this baseline into the 25s. Look for the stock. Well, I keep calling it stock. Look for the coin to move back up into the 40s. Pause up here. Okay, you're going to have a lot of resistance up here when we get there. Okay, you're going to have resistance up there when we get there at this previous high. But watch for Doge to get back to that, towards that high, get back to the low 40s, then have a pullback to create the handle. If Doge gets back into the 40s, it will form the cup. It'll form the cup. Then the pullback away from the 40s will form the handle. I would look for a move up into the low 40s, then a pullback into the mid to high 30s to create the handle. And that will be the last buying opportunity before Doge potentially breaks through that 45 level, pushes up to the 50s, 60s, 70s, and maybe it actually goes to $1. I don't. Yeah, that's not the right. Okay, that wasn't the right clip. So that was not the Bitcoin clip that Adam thought that we had. So, but we were right on both when we talked about Doge going all the way up into the 40s, and then that being the area of resistance. There's other clips of other live streams after that. That was not Bitcoin. That was Doge. So, okay, sorry about that, guys. I thought we had both clips. So anyway, if you guys caught my live stream from yesterday, we also talked yesterday about Bitcoin going down below 50, going down to 48. Live streams prior to that, if you guys have been on my live streams, we talked about the Dogecoin situation going back up into the 40s when it was still around 30. That's actually continued to drop with all of crypto. So I've been very bearish on crypto over the last, or Bitcoin specifically, over the last week. I wish we had that clip. Maybe next time we can show it to you guys. But that's why I've been shorting Coinbase this entire time. Okay, so I've been shorting Coinbase all the way from $327. That stock went all the way down to $280. And that was kind of my final targets. And I've been short Coinbase. I actually covered that last piece of Coinbase here today. Okay. I'll talk to you guys about that in just a second. But Bitcoin did go all the way down and broke 48,000 out of the back of an ascending wedge pattern on the daily chart for Bitcoin. Once we broke that, that's when I said, guys, I think Bitcoin's got a lot more room to the downside. We talked about it when Bitcoin was at 51,000 last night on my live stream, and I said if we break 50500, so 50,500, that I think we're going below 48. We went below 48, and now Bitcoin is bouncing from there. Okay. So, has crypto cooled off, or is it just a little pullback correction? I think that, you might get a little bit more of a cool off, and you might get a little bit more trading sideways before you see any type of a rally back on crypto. I think that the Dogecoin whole frenzy, stuff like that, are signs of market tops. And I think that is what you saw over the last couple of days. All right. You guys can yell at Adam. All right. Small caps are heating up. Okay. Now we do have this clip. I do want to play this clip for you. Okay. This clip is from last night's live stream, April 22nd. My live stream last night. If you guys caught this, I said that small caps could be heating up because yesterday we saw CDAK, BTX, and OCGN. All three of those small cap stocks pushed higher in the final hour of the day. Now, I told you guys on my live stream yesterday that is a sign to me that small caps are heating up. And I told you that I think small caps could be heating up. I told you that today, that there's a really good chance I'm going to be trading some small caps because I've been focusing on other things over the last week or two because small caps have been really dead. The follow through hasn't been there. I've been trading Coinbase. I traded GameStop. I traded Roblox. Like I've been trading a lot of other things because I've seen opportunity in other places that were better than small caps. But the action yesterday told me that small caps are starting to heat up. So this is a clip that I'm going to play you guys, about a 2-minute clip from yesterday's live stream. Adam, go ahead and roll that clip. What about small caps? All right, they were down, the Russell, they were down a lot less than your broader markets, but specifically, are small caps coming back into focus? I touched upon this earlier on the live stream. OCGN, CDAK, BTX, 3 small caps that all made afternoon moves. Okay, 3 small caps that all made afternoon moves. I'm going to take you guys over to the charts just one more time, just to show you guys this. Okay, here you can see BTX, afternoon move. Okay, afternoon move. Then you go ahead, you take a look at OCGN. Last hour of the day move. That stock didn't even move in the afternoon. It moved in the last hour. Then you have CDAK. Okay, see these afternoon moves? This is what I like to look for when I try to determine if the small cap market is picking back up. Okay, because typically when the small cap market is cold, you get these stocks that rally in the morning, right? They these stocks rally in the morning, but then by the afternoon, they run out of steam. By the afternoon, they run out of steam and they pull back, and they just fizzle out when the small cap market's cold. But when the small cap market starts to heat up, you start getting late day moves. Okay, you start getting late day moves. So that's what I'm starting to see on these small caps, which is a promising sign, and it bodes well because small caps have been very quiet the last couple of weeks, and I think that the action I saw today on these small caps could be the early sign of small caps starting to pick back up. I haven't really traded small caps in the last week and a half. I've been trading large caps. There's been better opportunities in other places for me, but I'm going to jump all over these things if they start to pick back up, which I think they are. All right. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but something tells me by Friday or Monday, you guys might hear me come back on one of these live streams and give you a boom on a small cap. Well, guys, boom on a small cap. MVIS, home run trade today. OCGN, TKAT, BTX, MVIS, you name it. Was a SYPR. Okay, small caps were on fire today. This is why you have to get in chat. These live streams are great. And you could be, oh, yeah, okay, great. Yesterday Mike was like, wow, small caps are going to be heating back up. I literally told you on my live stream yesterday, make sure you get your butts in chat because I got a feeling that I'm going to come back on one of these live streams and I'm going to give you a boom on a small cap. And what happened today? Boom. Small caps. Crushed MVIS today. But pick your pick. OCGN, MVIS, BTX, SYPR. Take your pick out of the small caps, guys, that were rallying today. This is why you need to be in chat with us. This is why you need to pull the trigger. You need to invest in yourself. I just showed, guys, literally last night, I told you that this was going to happen. Stop letting me do this to you. I come on these live streams and I'm like, don't let me come back on here the next day and go boom. And you're like, oh man, I keep telling you guys this. Okay. I've been doing this for 17 years. I've seen small cap markets get hot. I've seen them get cold. I know what to look for. Okay. I haven't traded small caps in like 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden last night, I say, guys, I think small caps are going to heat back up. You're probably going to see me trade a small cap. Come on. You guys got to get serious about this. You guys have to get serious about this. Okay? There's so many different ways for you guys to make money with us in True Trading Group, regardless of, even if you're not trading small caps. If you're not trading small caps, great. I've been trading other stuff. Our moderators trade other stuff. Okay? And I actually, if you guys missed the announcement last night, I told you guys the announcement last night. I made a lot of money shorting Coinbase. Okay? I really ripped that trade apart. That Coinbase short. Shorted at 327, took profits. I got out of the trade. Then I shorted again at 308, took profits all the way down. I took profits today, 282 and change. Like 282.70. What's my actually, I'll just tell you guys what my final, 282.72 was my final take profit on the Coinbase short. Okay. My initial entry was 327. Took profits, got out, added back 308, took profits again, 282.72 here today. Okay. But the announcement from yesterday, if you guys missed it, from now on, I understand that some people can't short stocks. Maybe you only have, $500 or $1,000 in your account. I understand some people can't short stocks. I understand that a $300 stock is expensive. A lot of people can't trade that. So the announcement that I made yesterday was that every single time that I short one of these large caps, though, now, when I send out the trade alert, because a lot of our members trade on the mobile app. Okay, so everybody gets a mobile app when you guys join True Trading Group. You can download it on your iPhone or your Android. That's how a lot of our members that work full-time jobs, that's how they follow along with what we're doing in chat. So in chat, I'm on the microphone. I might tell people, hey, guys, I'm shorting this. You can look at these options if you want to play the short with me. Okay, but from now on, all of my trade alerts, if it's a large cap like that, will also say, will give you the option contract, the strike, and the expiration of how you can follow me on that trade. I actually did that today for the first time. So I shorted Peloton today, okay, right around $101. I shorted Peloton. I told everybody you can look at the May 21st expiration $100 strike put option, and a bunch of people jumped in that today at $7.50 a contract. All right, I'll keep you guys updated on that trade as it unfolds. 2 nights ago, I told you guys about that trade setup on Peloton, about a potential swing trade. I told you that I broke down that entire analysis for you. I recommend you go back and watch the live stream from 2 nights ago where I break down for you that exact trade setup. I pulled the trigger on it today. I'm short from 190, I believe, was my fill. Where we at? I'll give you guys my exact fill. Yep, 190 cents. 190 cents. Okay, was my exact fill. All right. But this is why, guys, honestly, like, you got to get in chat, man. You got to get in chat. And if small caps are going to be heating up like this, today was nuts. Okay, today was nuts. Look at let's go to the charts real quick, guys. With that, now that we're done with the stock market recap. Okay, let's actually go right now and let's go to I want to get right into the lessons of the day. I want to talk about my trade on MDIS. Let's get right to the lessons and the charts, guys. Here we go. Guys, look at these moves today. Look at this. Look at MVIS. Look at that. $14 all the way to $19. EKAT, 27 up to 35. SYPR, 350 up to 575. Okay. OCGN. All right. OCGN from $9 up to $13.70. And then they did an offering in the middle of the day. How crappy is that to do an offering in the middle of the day on people? So yeah, they did an offering in the middle of the day, which caused that big drop there in the middle of the day. But guys, this actually did BTX. Okay. BTX from $12 to $19. Look at these moves. Guys, I'm telling you this now. Okay? I am telling you this now. I told you this yesterday. Do not let me come back on here Monday night and say, boom, without you being in chat when it happens. It's great for me to come on here and recap the trade and give you the lessons and show you the setup and why I pulled the trigger here. Get your butt in chat. Go through the courses over the weekend. Familiarize yourself with the platform and get ready to go to war on Monday. Because if small caps are going to start trading like this, I'm going to eat them alive. I have been waiting for small caps to heat back up. I have never been more excited for small caps to heat back up because making money these last couple of weeks has really been like pulling teeth. Okay. Like small caps were dead. The overall markets volatility was really low. The moves were really choppy. But even with that environment, we're still pulling money out of the markets every day. That's what being a diversified trader is all about. The Coinbase trade, the Roblox trade, the GameStop trade, the Playboy trade, PLBY. I traded that the other day. So we've still been making some really good trades and pulling money out on a consistent basis. But guys, it speaks volume to TTG that me and our members are able to profit in these different market conditions. And yes, it's like you're not always going to have these stocks make these crazy moves, but you can't just stop making money when small caps stop giving follow through. You've got to be able to identify opportunities in other areas. That's what a real trader does. A real trader is not a one-trick pony. A real trader is going to be able to identify opportunities in large caps, mid caps, indexes, ETFs when small caps are cold. And they're going, oh, you have a small account? No problem. You're going to learn how to trade options with us. I'm going to teach you how to follow my large cap trades with an option contract. So even if you only have a $500 account, you can still trade Coinbase with me. You can still trade Peloton with me, Zoom Video, the SPY, the Qs, Apple, Facebook. You can still trade those by options. We'll teach you guys how to do that. You have to be able to make money in different places. That's what real traders do. But when these small caps heat up and they make these kind of moves, my mouth waters. My teaching members, you guys know I love trading small caps when they're on fire. When small caps on fire, it's all I trade because the moves are so massive. The opportunity is huge. And I'm telling you now, coming into Monday, my focus will be back on small caps. I'm going to be lasered in on small caps. So you better make sure that you are in chat. Do not let me come back on like I did today and say, boom, when last night I told you that that was going to happen. Don't let me do it again on Monday. All right? Guys, my TG family members, because somebody actually, I just saw a comment. Somebody was like, oh, how do I know you're making money when you're trading small cap? Guys, my TGG members, sound off in chat. Do we make money when small caps are hot? Do I love ripping these small caps to shreds? Sound off. Do we make money when small caps are hot? I love trading small caps. I really do. I really do. The moves are so much fun. The moves are fun. All right. You guys just read some of these comments coming through chat right now. I'm telling you, if you're not a member, you guys use the coupon code. Sign up over the weekend. You'll get the 43% discount. You're going to get a brand new laptop, and you'll be ready to go to war with us on Monday. You'll be ready to go to war with us on Monday. All right. So again, use that coupon code TTG121 before the price goes up Sunday at midnight. All right. Now let's get into the actual trade of MVIS. And I want to start to now go over the lessons with you guys on the MVIS trade. There's an amazing lesson about how to tell a stock is strong that I'm going to talk to you guys about here now on MVIS. Get your papers and pen out. This is going to be a lesson that you can implement in your trading as early as Monday. So let's go ahead, guys, and let's get into the lessons of the day. All right. So here we have it. Now, the first thing I want to do with you guys, okay, on this MVIS, we're going to zoom this in and we're going to identify resistance levels. Okay, we're going to identify resistance levels. After yesterday's price action, we were able to very clearly identify resistance here at $15. Okay, guys, please pay. This is a very important lesson. This is a more this is technical analysis that you probably may not hear this often. This lesson, everyone can come on and say, hey, here's support, here's resistance, this is a bull flag. But I'm going to really dive into you guys with some really strong technical analysis right now with this lesson. So give me your undivided attention. This is going to be a good one. Okay. So as we zoom this in, you guys will now be able to see this resistance at 15. Okay. You see this resistance at 15. You also have the 50-day moving average, okay, which is sitting right here. That's this blue line on your screen. So see this blue line, this dark blue line, that's your 50-day moving average. And here's a resistance at $15. Now, this is significant. Okay, let's draw that line back there. Okay, let's draw this line back there. All right, now let me go to a 15-minute chart just so we can, pan this out a little bit. And I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so now this is a zoomed in version. This is a 15-minute chart. Now, there's that resistance level at 15 that we talked about. All right. And here is yesterday's high. Okay. So here's yesterday's high. You can see the sell-off that occurred off of that level. That confirms your resistance at 15. That confirms it. The whole world sees that resistance level. Everybody knows it's there. Okay. You can see we got up to 15 and then we aggressively sold off away from it. That confirms the resistance at 15, that price action. But then what happened today? Okay. Then the stock gaps up. We gapped up today, and what happened? We immediately shot right back up into that resistance level. That's a sign of strength. When a stock tests listen to me closely. When a stock tests a resistance level and fails, clearly fails, which MVIS did yesterday, and then immediately gaps up and goes right into that resistance level again, that is a sign of strength. It's a sign of strength because this price action tells you the buyers are not scared of this resistance level. If they were scared of this resistance level, the stock would have taken much longer to have gotten back to 15. It would have taken much longer to have gotten back there. That's why this was such a strong move on MVIS today. I went over this lesson live in chat with all my members today. Right, guys? How great was that lesson? Today was a great day in chat. There was a lot of education that actually went on during the day today with a lot of these trades. It was a really, really, really good day to be in chat. But this is the lesson, okay? So, again, when a stock fails at a resistance level, clearly fails, and the very next day gaps up and shoots right into the face of that resistance level, it shows you that the buyers are not scared of the resistance level. Everybody sees the resistance at 15. Okay, that's what makes it a strong setup. That is what made me say to myself, okay, MVIS is strong today. Now let's go to a 3-minute chart. Let's break it down. Okay, let's break this down even, well, before we had the big crazy move. Okay, so again, there's the resistance that everybody saw, right? There's the resistance. Everybody saw it. The next day, we gap up and rip right into that resistance level. Now, look at the volume. This is a huge piece of this puzzle. This is a huge piece of this equation. The increasing volume as the stock shoots right back into the resistance level that just showed its face yesterday is a sign of strength. That is a clear sign of strength. Okay? I came in right there with an entry on MVIS. I'll give you my exact timestamp on the day at 9:40 a.m. Long MVIS at 1444. Okay, 1444 with a stop loss just below $14. So there's the entry. There was the stop loss. And that is why I went after this trade as aggressively as I did, because of what I just talked to you guys about telling that the stock was strong because of that price action. So this is a little bit more of like an advanced technical analysis lesson. Okay, but it's a damn good one, and it's a very important one that you can all use if you see something like this set up next week. And if small caps are going to start to be back in play, you're going to want to jump all over this. Okay, so there was the entry on MVIS, and then the rest is history. This thing just exploded. This thing just exploded. All right, and we just start ripping profits. We just start ripping profits off the table, guys. Okay, we just start ripping profits off the table. Okay. Home run trade. I just saw Michael Cates. He goes, we had a pizza party today in chat. There was a pizza party. I'm not having pizza tonight, though, guys. I'm going to a nice seafood restaurant tonight. I'm pretty excited. Got myself some oysters. Might get some Chilean sea bass, maybe. We'll have to see. But this move was a home run. Okay. And then you even could have caught more. The stock ended up going higher even later in the day. We went all the way to 19. This was just a home run trade. Okay. It was just a home run trade today, guys. And again, the lesson goes all the way back to what I just talked to you guys about. Does anybody have any questions? Because this is a little bit more of an advanced technical analysis lesson. All right. A little bit more, but I want to know if you guys have questions about it. Does this all make sense? If it doesn't make sense, you guys don't understand something, now's the time to ask. I want to make sure you guys really get good value and lessons from these live streams That's why I take the time to explain them, explain all these trades the way that I do. And I'm just, hey guys, I bought this, I sold this. I want you to understand why. Part of being a member of True Trading Group is that I want to teach you guys how to fish. Okay. I want to teach you how to be able to do this on your own, how to recognize these setups. So that's why I want you to understand the setup. I want you to understand the lessons. I want you to understand why I buy stocks when I do, why I sell them when I do. No, Robert Smith, it's not that. I mean, Robert Smith, so you just use the high from yesterday as resistance. Yes, yesterday's high was resistance, but it's not just resistance because it's yesterday's high. You don't always use just the prior day's high as resistance. The bigger setup was what I showed you guys on the daily chart. So Robert, what I showed you on the daily chart, remember how you had the previous pivot from earlier in April and that lined up with the 50-day moving average. So it's those two things plus yesterday's high, which gives you the resistance at 15, right? So it's not just because it's yesterday's high. Yes, yesterday's high is a factor that is what makes it resistance, but it's also resistance because of the other pivot high from earlier in the month and the 50-day moving average. That's what makes that the resistance level. That's what makes it the key level that we needed to break. And when we did break it, the volume increased. It was beautiful. We got tremendous follow through. Does that answer your question, Robert? Again, I want to make sure you guys really understand this. All right. So there you have it, folks. So there's a lesson on MVIS. This is a home run trade, guys. It's a really, really good one, man. This is a really, really good trade. So let's talk about like what's next. What about like going forward? Okay. Going forward. Okay. On small caps. Get ready for next week because I don't think this is just going to be a one-day occurrence. If we only saw like one or two stocks give us follow through today in small caps, then I'd be like, all right, maybe they're back. But the follow through we had today was phenomenal. OCGN, TKAT, BTX, SYPR, MVIS. I mean, you also had XXII. You had Rail. Like a lot of, look at this follow through. Look at Rail. Look at XXII. Look at this follow through. Guys, we haven't seen this in a long time. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys can't see my screen. Sorry, let me go back to the charts. Sorry, guys. I get excited when this stuff happens. Look at this. Look at XXII. Look at that follow through. Look at Rail. Look at that follow through on Rail. Okay? Look at that. Look at TKAT, MVIS. Okay? The SYPR move. All right? Because we had so many stocks give us follow through, I'm excited for next week. If you did not make money on MVIS, OCGN, TKAT, BTX, SYPR, if you didn't make money in small caps today, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Okay? I think you're going to get another chance next week. But you got to make sure that you guys go over some of the courses over the weekend. Prepare yourself. Don't just show up Monday. Don't just wake up, roll out of bed, and be like, okay, I'm here now. Get ready. Get prepared. Okay? Like you're going to battle because I'm getting a good night's sleep. I'm going to rest up this weekend because I want to be laser focused. If small caps are going to trade like this again on Monday, I want to have a huge day. I'll be aggressive. I'm going to attack these setups. I'm going to be aggressive on them. I'm going to look for follow through. I'm going to try to get that back end piece of the move because we haven't gotten moves like that lately. So like I've been taking profits a little bit sooner. My profit targets are, I'm not looking for a lot of resistance levels to break because the follow through hasn't really been there, but resistance levels broke today. You got follow through today. Okay. So like I left money on the table on MVIS, right? Like MVIS, I left money on the table. The stock went all the way to 19. I was flat once it got over 16. Okay, so I left all this on the table. That's not going to happen next week. I'm going to hold on to a piece of my position to look for that kind of follow through. Or maybe I'll re-enter the trade. Okay, that type of trading, re-entering this trade and holding on for follow through has not paid over the last 2 weeks. But it paid today. So next week, you're going to look for me to be aggressive. Look for me to try to catch back end pieces of the move. Look for me to re-enter trades. That's what I'm going to be doing next week. You guys got to make sure you get your butts in chat and are ready to go through it and do it with me. All right? Don't let me give you a boom again. All right? Get your butts in chat. Rest up this weekend. Get your butts in chat. Go through some of the courses. Use coupon code TTG121. Get the 43% discount. Get a free laptop, a money-back guarantee, and most importantly, get your butt in chat on Monday. Guys, listen, it's my goal with True Trading Group on all of these live streams is to make sure you get value and that you really, really, truly find education and lessons on these live streams that can benefit you. So I want to know tonight if you did. Whether you're a member, you're not a member, you're a first-time viewer, or you're a long-time viewer, type the number 1 in chat right now if you just got value from what we talked about on this live stream. Go ahead right now, guys, and comment the number 1 in chat. Let me know. I want to know if you guys got value. There it is. Look at all those number 1s. Now we're talking. There we go, guys. Beautiful. Look at all those number 1s. Man, if I didn't know any better, I think I was looking at MVIS's level 2 at $15. Excellent, guys. Thank you. Good. It means a lot to me to know that you guys are getting value. Smash that like button if you guys are getting value. Subscribe to the channel. Share this on your own social media. Don't forget that. You want to make sure we can help out as many traders as we possibly can by giving them this free education. Okay? Now, I want to know once again who here is not a member of True Trading Group. Guys, go ahead right now. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG in chat right now. And guys, all my TTG members, you guys can go on over to the main trading chat room and join Adam for the TTG Stimmy. All right? My TTG members, you can head on over to the main trading tab room and join Adam for the TTG Stimmy giveaway. Yo, Falling Drop just joined. Falling Drop, welcome. Welcome to the TTG family. Everyone give Falling Drop a big warm welcome. All right, who do we got here? We got Don Keyhole. We got Kosser 1N. We got Rizwana. We got Tampa Bay Buckeye. Beginner Traders, Al-Yami. Beginner Traders, thanks for that question before too. I remember you asked that question earlier. Info Duma, we got Tobias Hernandez, CN, Your Car Place, Andres Restrepo, Sam E, Reggie Lake, Cesar Rodriguez, Lucci S, NLM 888. We got Curly Girl, Pamela Thomas, Last of the Juice. I remember you from the other live stream. Welcome back. Prem Podol. Kev C, great guys, awesome. A lot of people that are not members. I love seeing non-members come and join me on these streams. I love you guys want to further your education. Makes me happy. I like it. But listen up, all you guys that just type TTD in chat, okay? Listen to what I'm going to say. You saw me ask all my members before, right, about who's making money, who, everyone was commenting. See all these members that are commenting, but that didn't happen overnight. Trading's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to be willing to put in some time, energy, and effort to want to learn how to do this. It all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, and being part of the right community that's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. And that's what True Trading Group is all about. Normally, a membership would cost you $2,212 for the year. But until Sunday at midnight Pacific, you can save 43%, and which brings the price all the way down to just $1,260 and get a free laptop. Okay, limited supplies. They are on a first come, first serve basis, but this offer expires Sunday. There are no upsells. There's no add-ons. You guys get full access to all the moderators, including myself, and everything we have and everything we ever will have. And we have a lot. But before I get into that, I want you guys to realize when you start trading for real, and I mean, I'm not just talking about buying something you see on Reddit. When you start really trading, okay, I want you guys to understand that you're going to need a few things. Whether you join True Trading Group or not, you're going to need a couple of things. So I want you to think of True Trading Group as the Netflix of trading communities. Pay one price, get access to everything we have and everything we ever will have. If I come out with a new course 2 months from now, guess what? It's free. It's included with your membership. Netflix, when they come out with a new show, it's included with your membership. Okay. As a member of True Trading Group, you get access to the top premium trading tools because we bundle them together as part of your membership. Included in your membership is Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. It's directly inside of our chat room. I cannot stress to you enough how crucial something like this is to a trader. Our Benzinga newsfeed gives you live breaking to the second news alerts directly in chat. This one product, this one tool, I can't tell you how much money I've made just because I've gotten news before the rest of the crowd. I can't say how much money it saved me by getting out of positions by when news hits before the rest of the crowd. In this environment, the trader that gets the news first wins. That is why this tool is so important. It's right inside of our chat room. It's free, no additional cost when you guys sign up with coupon code THD121. There's even a squawk box feature that lets you turn on your speakers and listen as someone reads these news headlines to you out loud while they come across the wire. You also get access to Quote Stream's real-time level 1 and full book level 2 with real-time options data. This is all part of a trade simulator too, where you can trade stocks and options with fake money. If you're new, please use the simulator. Like, go through the courses. Please use the simulator, okay? Practice implementing what you learn in the courses. Practice implementing it on the simulator first. Prove to yourself you can make money before you start risking your hard-earned cash. Then you guys also get access to a Trade Ideas real-time scanner. This shows you stocks that are making new highs, have an increase in volume, your top gainers. It shows you what are the best stocks for you to be focusing on during the day. This will show you guys that. Then you have TradingView's Pro Charting software, which is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. It's yours free. All of this is included. A minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting over an 80% win rate. Guys, we are fully transparent in True Trading Group. We keep a trading journal on our website that actually tracks every single buy and every single sell that our moderators make. You can see everything, okay? Fully transparent, open book. The wins, the losses, the break-evens, they are all on the website for you to see on the trading journal, okay? Then you're going to get access to one small private study group with a THD moderator. This is your chance to ask questions, go over topics and lessons that you need help with. Then you have the curriculum. Guys, you have to understand something. The curriculum on the THD website is a simplified version of what I learned working at the hedge fund. Okay, you get everything. It's a 15-course curriculum with beginner, foundation, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading, trader psychology. It's all there. It's all yours. They all come in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There's no special VIP or pro courses that cost more money. Every single thing we have, you get access to when you pay one price. And if you sign up before midnight on Sunday, you can get it for $12.60. And you'll get the free laptop. Don't forget that. On top of the courses, you have a video library that has over 100 hours of additional video content with lessons on how to grow a small account, how to trade by working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, how to get started trading options, beginners 101. That's on top of the courses. Guys, you get access in general. Like you can send private messages to me and the moderators throughout the course of the day and ask us questions. We're there all day with you. We're not done by 11 o'clock and you're left to fend for yourselves. We are in chat all day, every day, telling you where we see opportunities, calling out trades, answering questions. Okay? The value that you guys have, the opportunity you have to join for just $12.60, that value, that number is actually insane. And I'm not just saying that because of the education and the trade alerts. You just talk about the tools that you're getting. That Benzinga newsfeed, if you went to Benzinga on your own, you'd have to pay $1,188 a year for that service. It's free with your membership. That's almost your entire membership right there in that news feed. It's insane. Real-time level 1 and full book level 2 from QuoteStream, guys, that's $990 a year. It's free with your membership. The trade simulator costs $750 a year, and TradingView charges $720 a year for that charting software. That's $3,648 in tools that you get included for free when you sign up and only pay $12.60. Then add in the courses, the video library, the private study groups, the trade alerts, you know, the mentorship, like the access to ask mods questions during the day. And the value that you're getting is absolutely insane. Guys, the price is going to go up after midnight on Sunday. Okay? Take advantage of this coupon code now before the price goes up. Okay? We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot, with over 1,000 reviews. Guys, I encourage you to go to Trustpilot and read these reviews. These are your peers, folks. Over 1,000 people have taken the time to write us a review on Trustpilot. That's insane. We haven't been around that long, okay? We've only been around a couple of years. And over 1,000 people have taken the time to write us a review. Go read them. I encourage you. Okay? Guys, I'm telling you, man, that $1,260 price point, that offer, the free laptop, the 43% discount, that's good until Sunday at midnight. Take advantage of it now because we're moving the price back to $2,000, which is honestly still cheaper than our competition, and we're giving you 10 times the value. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, but in order to do that, I've got to provide you with insane value and results at a price that is substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. This is not a sales gimmick, okay? We will be back to $2,000 for our membership price sooner than you think. And that's still a deal, but you can pay $1,260 right now. My TGG fam, what do you guys think a membership is worth? So when you talk about value, the value that you get, what do you guys think that a membership to True Trading Group is worth? Sound off in chat right now and tell me what you think. Give me your honest opinion, okay? Give me your honest opinion on what you think a membership is worth. If you think the $1,260 is a steal for new members, the value you guys are getting. Oh, man, especially if small – I'm so hyped right now. Like if small caps are heating up next week, I can't wait. Like I want to just fast forward right to Monday. Like skip Saturday, Sunday, get me right to Monday morning when the bell rings. You know? All right, look, Derek Davidson says priceless. Kawakawa says easily 5K. Steve Wilbur says 4K. Greg and Michelle say it's invaluable. Willard 3K. Priceless says Skyburst. Priceless says my boy Ressi. Jeff Carroll says 10K easily. Reed says I'd pay a college education. James House says it's invaluable. Hey, yo, we got I just missed it. I just missed the person's name. Josh Martin just joined. Josh Martin, welcome to the TGG family. Everybody give a big warm TGG welcome to Josh Martin. My boy David Poirier says it's worth 5K. Last up, the Jew says 5K. After 2 weeks of Celeste being a member, okay, she says it's worth at least 10K. 5K says Bo. And Bo says I would have upsells with all the stuff you guys offer. But no, that's not how we're doing it. We're the Netflix of trading communities, guys. Yes, can we charge more for all of this stuff? Can we upsell you guys all this stuff? Yeah, cool, great. But that's not our style. I want you guys to be able to get a professional education at an affordable price. It should not cost you $7,000 to get an education on how to do this. It shouldn't require you getting hired at a hedge fund to learn how to do this the right way. There's got to be a better way. And that's why we've created this entire platform that gives you the education and the tools and the mentorship that you need in order to become a trader. We also give back to all of our members, guys. Okay. For every time that we get every time we get 300 new members, we actually do a giveaway where we give away a brand new Tesla or $30,000 cash to one lucky TGG member. All you have to do to be included in that giveaway is just be a member. If you're a member, you can register for that giveaway, and you guys have a chance to win a Tesla or $30,000. We are more than 50% of the way there, okay? So if you guys sign up before that, we reach that mark, you'll be included in that Tesla $30,000 giveaway, all right? And then, like I said, speaking of giving back, until Sunday, anyone that signs up for a membership will receive a free laptop. Guys, when you enroll in the best educational institutions, and that's what I look at TTG. I don't look at TTG as just a trade alert service. I look at TTG as an online educational platform that will teach you how to do this the professional, the correct way. That's that's what I look at True Trading Group as. You're not just signing up because you're like, oh, this guy Mike's a good trader. I want to just get his trade alerts. TTG is so much more than that. You're investing in actually getting an education. Click the link below or in the chat right now. The coupon code TTG121 will automatically be applied at checkout, and the total price will be $1,260, which is 43% off. To claim your laptop, after you sign up, click on the blue support icon at the bottom right of the website and enter all your information. The laptops are limited. They are on a first-come, first-served basis, so do not wait around. As long as you can see the laptop in your checkout, you're good to go. So when you go to the site and you click on that link, okay, if you see the laptop in your checkout, you're good. That means that the laptops are available. And last but not least, I mentioned briefly Okay. And guys, if anyone's having any issues signing up, just text the number 201-775-9702. Again, I'll say it again. So I'll let you, if you want to type this down, if you want to type, or if you want to write this down, if you have any issues signing up, text the number 20. Oh, there it is. Adam, thank you. 201-775-9702. All right. And lastly, before I let you guys go for the weekend, lastly, anyone that's still watching this live stream, that's still not a member, one more thing I will say to you. One more thing I'm going to say to you to show you how confident I am that this can work for you. If you sign up with this coupon code, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend a private study group. Do those three things. Go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend a study group. You do those three things, that tells me you tried. You put in an effort to learn this. So if you do that, if you make that commitment and don't make back the $1,260 that you spent on a membership, if you don't make it back at least one time through your membership, I'll give you all your money back. I'm dead serious. I'll give you a full refund if you don't make that money back at least once after doing those three things. That's how confident I am in the platform and the education that we provide. You saw all my members commenting before. 82% of our members right now have gone on to become profitable traders. If that was not the case, I would not be able to offer you a money-back guarantee. I'd be an idiot to offer you a money-back guarantee if all my members were losing money. Oh, I think it's actually higher after today's survey. I think it's actually higher after today's survey. I don't know the numbers yet, but I think it's actually a little bit more than we did a survey. The numbers are, we actually did a survey. Numbers are still coming in that I'm being told. So last time we did a survey with our members, it was 82%, but it looks like that number might actually be higher. I'll let you guys know what the number is as they come in, but the last time we did it, it was 82%. So I wouldn't be able to offer you a money back guarantee if that wasn't the case. Everything I'm saying to you, it's on the website. The laptop's on the website. The 43% discounts on the website. Okay. The money back guarantees on the website. Does this work for your members? Absolutely. We have members from all over the world, guys. Literally, we have members from all over the world. Any international members, comment in chat where you guys are from. We have members in Australia, New Zealand, the Philippines, Japan, the Netherlands, Spain, Brazil, Chile, Canada. Literally, we have members from all over the world. Members from all over the world, guys. So yes, it absolutely does work for Europe members. Oh, Dubai, beginner traders. One of my favorite places. One of my favorite places. Okay? So guys, honestly, what else what do you have to lose? Really think about it for a second. Like, really think about it. What do you have to lose? Literally, if you guys sign up this weekend, if you do those three things, not this weekend, do those three things just in general at your own pace. Okay? Do those three things at some point through your membership. If you don't make the money back, I'll give it back to you. So if that's the case, I basically just guaranteed your membership. Worst case scenario, you don't make the $1,260 back. I give you a refund. You got a free laptop. Right? You got a free laptop. If this isn't enough, I don't know any other platform or service that's out there that is willing to stand behind their education and their platform like this. I don't know any. If this isn't enough to get you to take the step to invest in yourself and actually try to do this, I don't think you ever will. Like, what more would you want? What more would you be looking for? I don't know. Maybe you're just not serious about it then. Maybe you're just not serious about it. You got to ask yourself that. Maybe you're not serious about it. Hey, what's the time period for making back the $1,260 within the year? Within your membership. Within your membership. Okay, I hear. Well, I mean, AC, I'm not sure I understand. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure I understand. I didn't know if you meant regarding the guarantee or how long does it take to make it back. But watch this, guys. How many of my TC family members have made back their membership? And tell me in what time period? How long did it take for you to do it? So, guys, if you are a member, tell me how long it took to make your membership fee back. All right, we got Johnny Gamecock did it in 2 weeks. Jason did it in 3 weeks. Leonard Poon did it on his first trade. Harina did it in 2 months. Bruce Sears did it in 2 months on a small account. Wild Child did it on 2 weeks. Celeste just joined, I believe, like 2 weeks ago. Celeste made her membership fee back today. Chief Rocca did it in 1 week. Daryl did it in 4 weeks. Mark Mitchell is 70 years old and made back 7 times the membership in his first 71 days as a member. Mark, that's incredible, man. T. Hans did it in a week and a half. Racy did it in 3 days. He's got half his money back already. In 3 days. Okay? So this is what I mean, guys. This is what I'm saying. Like, with these results, I'm willing to offer you a money-back guarantee. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? I sit up here I'm sitting up here telling you that literally this education can make the difference in you being profitable or not. So if that's the case, if I really truly believe that, then if you're not profitable based off of it, I'll give you your money back. Then that means my program failed you. But I'm so confident in my program that I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. All right. So that's it, guys. Click on that link in the description. Click on the link there that's in the chat. It'll take you. Oh, wait, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention. We actually, last but not least, anyone that's still like, oh, this sounds great, but I've been burned before. I get it. There's a lot of crappy services out there that completely scam people and take their money, don't ever teach them anything, and they upsell them a new program every month. Okay? I get it. So we do have a 1 week trial. Okay? And when I say 1 week, I mean a full week. So like if you sign up for the trial on a Saturday, your trial in chat will begin on Monday. If you sign up on a Wednesday, your trial expires the next Wednesday. Okay? It's just $3. That's it. Okay? It's a one-time non-recurring payment of $3. The reason why it's $3 is because we want to make sure the people signing up for it are real people, and most real people have $3. It'll be the best $3 you ever spent in your life. That $3 cup of coffee has not made you money, has it? I didn't think so. All right? This will be the best $3 you've ever spent in your life. It's a non-recurring one-time payment. There's no auto renew. If you don't manually upgrade to a full membership after your 1 week trial or during your 1 week trial, it just expires. You're never charged again. In that 1 week trial, you are going to get 1 week access to our trading chat room where you can trade alongside me and the rest of the mods and the TC family live and get a real feel of what it's like being part of the team. It's going to get you 1 week, 24/7 access to our live Benzinga newsfeed. It's going to get you access to our trade idea scanner. It's going to get access to our stock profile tool, which gives you analyst ratings and SEC filings on any U.S. listed company. You guys have access to all this for an entire week for literally $3. So if you want to sign up for the trial, you can go to ttgthree.com. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. There's the URL. I say skip the trial so you can get the 43% discount, get the free laptop, the money back guarantee. But if you guys are still unsure and you want to see what TGD is all about, and you want to get to know us a little bit better and kind of navigate the platform, you're also going to get 3 sample courses included in that trial. Okay, these are 3 sample courses to give you an idea of the structure and the type of education you're going to get with the full courses. They do come in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Okay, so go to ttgthree.com to sign up for that trial. Otherwise, use that coupon code, guys. Get that 43% discount. The price goes up at midnight on Sunday. Do not let that price go up back towards $2,000 when you could have joined for $1,260. I'll see you guys all in chat. Make sure that you guys If you're signing up now, I would don't wait until Monday to sign up. Sign up now so you can go through the courses over the weekend and you'll be better prepared for Monday. Because if small caps are going to heat back up, if you're going to get moves on Monday like we saw today, I'm going to be very aggressive on Monday. So you want to make sure that you're ready to go to war. I'm going to war. The question is, are you going to be standing next to me or are you going to be hiding in the bunker shivering? That's the question you got to ask yourself. I see you guys all in chat. Use that coupon code. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Later.
How dope is that? Mike? Mike? Mike?